Hey Miami Scholars, Mr. Throop-Voors here with your homework help for Monday, September 16th. Welcome back to school this week. Here is your homework for today. And I want to walk you through this homework because this question is pretty involved and I want to help you make a little bit of sense out of it. So it says that Maria and Stella now want to buy a 225 square foot banner. So I'm going to underline that because I know that it's important to my question. What are the possible dimensions for the 225 square foot banner? Use what you know about factoring and prime and composite numbers. Remember, the banner must fit on a wall in the cafeteria. The wall measures 50 feet by 13 feet. So if I think about my wall like this and draw kind of just a diagram of my wall, I know that the wall is 50 feet across and it is 13 feet high. And so if this is my wall, my banner is 225 square feet or feet squared. And so the banner has to be able to fit on the wall. So if I think about factors right away, I think about all the possible factors for 225. Well, I know that 1 times 225 is going to give me a banner of 225 square feet. However, if I only go 1 foot high by 225 feet long, that's way longer than my wall because the wall is only 50 feet. So it would be 1 foot high and it'd go way over my wall. So I know that that would not work as a possible dimensions. So I go back here and I say, all right, let's list some of our factors for 225. And I know one way I can get some factors of 225 is to do a factor tree. So I think about, it ends in a 5, 25, 5 is gonna be a factor. So I know that 5 is the lowest prime number that will go into 225. So I'm going to start with 5 and think about, okay, I know that 5 goes into 100 20 times because it takes 5 nickels to make $1. So 5 goes into 120 times, so it would go into 240 times. And that'd be 200. Well, I still have 25, so how many times is, well, 5 times 5 is 25. So if I think about 20 plus another 20 would get me to 200, and that's 40, plus 5, that would be 45. So 5 times 45 is 225. Now I break down 45, and I think about, okay, 45 is pretty easy. I know that 5 times 9 is 45, so this is my prime number. 5 times 9 is 45. So I'm just making a factor tree, and then I know that I can break 9 down into 2 pretty easy prime numbers, which would be 3 and 3. So the prime factorization of this would be 5 times 5 times 3 times 3. Or another way of saying this would be 5 squared times 3 squared. Now both of these are going to basically give me, well, 5 squared is 25 and 3 squared is 9. So this is going to be 25 times 9. Well, I think about my wall, and so 25 times 9 would be one set of factors for 225. That's the dimensions of the banner I'm going for. So my banner could be 25 feet long, because that would certainly fit into my wall. If I went 25 feet long and 9 feet high, so my banner could be 25 by 9. That's one possible dimension of my banner to give me 225 square feet. So use some of these ideas with factors. If you think about maybe creating a factor rainbow, or listing all the factors. So you start with 1 times 225. Well, you know that that's not going to work because that is not going to fit on our wall. And so you think about the next set of factors. Well, I know that 225, let's see, 75 would go into that. If I take 75 and multiply it by 3, so 3 times 75 is one possible dimension, but that doesn't fit in my wall, so that's not going to work as a dimension. So go through the rainbow. I'm not going to finish this for you because I want you to work on it yourself. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Bring your homework back tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.